everybody, this is Pastor Megan Rohrer, and I am here at St. Kevin's cell where he supposedly lived here in Glendalough, Ireland. It's a great view, right? Hermitage, sounds fun. No? All right. Well, just wanted to give you a big shout out, a happy St. Nicholas Day. St. Nicholas being the patron saint known for Christmas. It's one of those times when stories of a saint and folklore come together to create something that's a little bit bigger maybe than that person who was alive would have imagined. I certainly don't think any of the cartoon specials is something old St. Nicholas thought would be his enduring legacy. But one of the things that I wanted to let you know is that in our Lutheran understanding of saints, you might hear that word saint a lot. You might think of someone whose life is really perfect, or they're really fantastic, or they were somehow smarter than everyone else. But in the Lutheran tradition, we believe everybody is simultaneously a saint and a sinner. So you simultaneously are fantastic, the stuff of legends of which cartoons will be written, that you can't screw up the love of God, and at the same time, if you've met me, you know I'm trippy and bumbly, and I say the wrong words all the time, and I do my best to get through it, right? So there are times when I screw up through no fault of my own, simply because I'm human, and sometimes where I do the wrong thing on purpose and enjoy it. But we believe that these two things can't be divided from us. I'm not all bad, I'm not all good, and neither are you. And neither were any of these other saints. But the thing that I want you to kind of think about today is in the remains of what we find at a lot of these pilgrimage sites is rocks and rubble of churches that withstood Viking pillages because they weren't made out of wood. But they're certainly not the splendor that those who were worshiping in those spaces thought that they would be. So what is going to be our shrines that people in the future come and visit? What will our sanctuaries look like when they're reduced to rubble? What are the enduring legends and stories that will continue beyond our time? So think about what you think that will be. Maybe it's the $100 million campaign you're putting in for your special, fantastically beautiful baptismal font. If this is anything to show for it, it's probably not going to be something that endures in thousands and thousands of years. Maybe it will be stories of your hospitality and your generosity. St. Nicholas was known as a surgeon who brought oranges and food to help people prevent people from dying in a really horrible plague. So maybe it will be our compassion, the way that we care for people, the way that we provide health care. Probably won't be our top score on Xbox. So just think about that. What will be the legacy, the rituals, and the rubble that future generations will find? And if you can't come up with anything, ask your family, what are their favorite parts about you? Look at the cards that they send you. Little kids are great for this. They send like what looks like the watered down, Celtic crosses is kind of like what a kid's drawing of me or you would look like. What are these enduring legacies that we'll leave behind? Maybe no one's going to remember our name. Maybe they're not going to get the facts right. But let's hope that our caring and our generosity continues onward. And if that's not your truth yet, if that's not your story yet, the story is still unfolding. So write it well. Take care.